Ever had that moment when you're enjoying an ice cream cone and the next, it's a race against gravity and summer heat? Well, I once had an ice cream that stayed put, even when I dropped it, upside down. Funny enough, it was a sunny day just like any other, but this was no ordinary dessert. It was Turkish ice cream, a treat that's as playful and stubborn as the summer sun. All of a sudden, my ice cream was not just a dessert, but a magic trick. Now, this was no ordinary ice cream. This was Turkish ice cream, also known as dondurma. Turkish ice cream, or dondurma, is a delight that dates back to the Ottoman Empire. Its name translates to freezing, a fitting title for a treat that has chilled and thrilled taste buds for centuries. It's believed that dondurma was first served in the 17th century. The story goes that an Arab voyager introduced the dessert to the Ottoman court after witnessing it being made in the Far East. The Ottomans, known for their love of indulgence, embraced this new, sweet delight, and it soon became a part of their culinary tradition. But dondurma isn't just known for its rich history. What really sets it apart is the traditional way it's served. You see Turkish ice cream vendors, or dondurma sellers, put on an entertaining show as they serve their customers. With long metal rods and a hearty sense of humour, they stretch, pull and play with the ice cream before handing it over in a cone. It's a performance that's as much a feast for the eyes as the ice cream is for the palate. What makes this ice cream so unique and pliable? It's all about the ingredients. Dondurma is made with milk, sugar, salep, a flour made from the root of a mountain orchid, and mastic, a resin that gives the ice cream its chewiness. This combination results in a texture that's both stretchy and sticky, a far cry from the ice cream we're used to. And it's not just about the taste and texture. The resilience and elasticity of dondurma have a symbolic meaning too. They represent the strength and endurance of the Turkish people, their resilience in the face of challenges, and their ability to find joy and sweetness in life, no matter what. So, what makes dondurma different? Well, it's all in the making. Why don't we make ice cream? Well, because it's just too chilling. All right, my friends, prepare for an adventure. We're embarking on an exciting exploration into the craft of creating Turkish ice cream, also known as dondurma. This is no everyday ice cream. It's a culinary wonder that's as enjoyable to devour as it is to craft. It's elastic, it's chewy, and it outlasts your typical scoop in a hot weather. The spellbinding properties lie in a duo of unique ingredients, salep and mastic. Allow me to introduce salep first, a flour concocted from the roots of the orchid breed, orchis. This blesses the dondurma with its elasticity. It's an infrequent ingredient and you might need to make some effort to locate it, but believe me, it's absolutely worth the quest. Coming up next, we have mastic, a resin derived from the mastic tree. This imparts our ice cream with its chewiness. It's also a component in various traditional Mediterranean recipes, hence you might discover it in a gourmet food shop. Now let's delve into procedure. To kick off, you'll require a large, robust pot. Introduce your milk and ensure it's whole milk. Skimmed or low-fat just will it do. You'll also incorporate sugar and commence heating this mixture. Maintain stirring, and whatever you do, avoid letting it boil. Once your milk is warm but not boiling, mix in the salep and mastic. Keep that stirring going, dear friends. This is where enchantment begins. As you stir, you'll detect the mixture commencing to thicken. It should be dense enough to adhere to the back of a spoon, but not so dense that it resembles custard. Remember, we're forging ice cream here, not pudding. We've now arrived at the fun part. When your mixture has attained the perfect, remove it from the heat and let it cool. Subsequently, churning commences. If you possess an ice cream maker, splendid. If not, fret not. You can perform it the traditional way, manually. Churning is pivotal. It draws air the mixture, which gives the ice cream its lightness and creaminess. But don't be too gentle, this is not your average ice cream. Bear in mind, dondurma is elastic and chewy, so you'll need to exert some strength. Consider as a workout, with the reward being delightful ice cream. Once you've churned your ice cream to the proper thickness, it's time to freeze it. Deposit it in a container and into the it goes. But don't neglect it. You'll need to stir it every half an hour or so to keep crystals at bay. After about 4 hours, your dondurma should be set. But before you take out your spoons, one more step. Turkish ice cream vendors are renowned for their theatrics, so why not engage in a bit of amusement? Reach for a long-handled spoon or spatula and give your ice cream a few hefty slaps. This aids in enhancing the texture and amplifies its stretchiness. And there you have it. You've just prepared your very own Turkish ice cream. But remember, it's not just about the recipe, it's about the method. It's an art form, a culinary dance, if you will. So relish the process and make merry with it. After all, isn't that the essence of cooking? But wait, there's more to this ice cream than meets the eye. You see, Turkish ice cream, known as dondurma, is no ordinary scoop. It's a delightful blend of flavour, fun, and yes, a bit of physics too. Imagine for a second you're strolling down a bustling street in Istanbul. The sun is setting, casting a warm orange glow on the city's ancient architecture. Suddenly, you hear the rhythmic clanging of metal on metal, and your curiosity is piqued. You follow the sound to its source, a street-side ice cream vendor, and you're about to be treated to one of the most entertaining ice cream experiences possible. Dondurma is not just about indulging your sweet tooth, it's about the spectacle. The vendor, armed with a long, thin metal rod, rhythmically beats and kneads the ice cream, showcasing its remarkable stretchiness. This isn't your regular scoop and serve affair. Oh no, this is a performance. This stretchy texture of dondurma is due to two unique ingredients: salep, a flour made from the root of the orchid flower, and mastic, a resin that adds chewiness. These ingredients set dondurma apart from its global counterparts, giving it a texture that's simultaneously creamy, chewy, and elastic. But the show doesn't end with the making. Serving dondurma is an art form itself. The vendor places a scoop on a cone, and then, with a flourish, flips it upside down, swings it around, and even pretends to drop it, all while keeping the ice cream firmly on the cone. It's a merry dance between the vendor and the customer, filled with laughs, gasps, and anticipation. The tricks of the trade of dondurma making are not just about crafting a delicious dessert, but about creating an unforgettable experience. It's about the joy of the unexpected, the thrill of the show, and the satisfaction of finally getting your hands on that elusive, stretchy ice cream. So, when you savor that first bite of dondurma, you're not just tasting a dessert, you're partaking in a centuries-old Turkish tradition, a delightful blend of craftsmanship, performance, and playfulness. It's not just an ice cream, it's a performance. So next time you're racing against the summer heat trying to enjoy your ice cream, remember all the elbow grease that goes into making that stubbornly unmeltable Turkish delight. We've journeyed through the art, the making, and the tricks of this frosty treat. And hey, who knows? Maybe you'll give dondurma a whirl next time you're feeling adventurous. Just don't expect it to go down without a fight. Remember, there's an ice cream out there that won't melt away on you unless you eat it first.